Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mr. Coupland. Today we're going to be learning how to solve two-step equations. So I'm going to start off with a little demonstration right here with this scale I have set up right here. If you guys want to take a look at this, I got 4 cubes on each side set equal to each other right now. And the thing with equations you have to remember is like the scale, if you take one from one side, you have to do the same thing to another side. So if I take one from this side, I have to take one from this side. Also, same thing, if I add one to this side, then I have to add one to this side, just to keep it equal. That's what you have to do to set equal. You have to keep it equal to each other. So we're going to go ahead from there. Everybody following with that? Any questions, let me know. So we're going to go ahead and over here to the board. I have started that. If you guys want to take some notes on the paper, we have 3x minus 6 equals 9. So we want to remember, just like the same thing with the scale, is we're going to set it equal to each other. They're set equal to each other. So one thing we have to do to this side, we're going to have to do the same thing to the other side. So we're going to go 3x minus 6 equals 9. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add 6 to this side, and we're going to add 6 to this side because we want to isolate the variable. So we're going to go 3x equals 9 plus 6. So everybody see what we did there? We're going to isolate the variable, right? The first key step is isolate the variable. So we're going to go 3x equals 15. We're going to simplify from the 9 to the 6 to 15. And then again, we're still trying to isolate the variable. So we're going to go x equals 15. This time we're going to divide. We're going to divide by 3. So it's going to be x equals 5. Everybody see what we did there? Alright. And then just to make sure we have the right answer, we're going to go ahead and substitute 5 back in for x into the original equation. So we have 3 times 5 minus 6 equals 9. So we're going to have 15 minus 6 equals 9. So 15 minus 6 is 9 equals 9. So assuming everything equals out to each other, we got the right answer. So let's make sure we want to check our work. Alright, then I have another one. We're going to go to number 2 over here. It's going to be 10x minus 5 equals 25. We're going to work on this one together. So if you guys want to tell me what the first step we're going to do here is going to be, go ahead.
We're going to want to add 5 to both sides.
Okay. So we're going to have, what's that going to bring us to?
It's going to be 10x equals 30.
Alright, 10x equals 30. What's the next step we're going to go with? Anybody going to shout out and answer, you guys?
Isolate the variable.
Isolate the variable. How are we going to do that with this one right here?
If you divide both sides by 10.
Alright, good. Thank you. So it's going to be x equals 30 over 10. And we're going to simplify to x equals 3, right? Alright, so we have x equals 3, so we're going to substitute that back into the original equation so we can check our answer. So we're going to have 10 times 3 minus 5 equals to 25. So 30 minus 5 equals 25. 25 is equal to 25, right?
Yep.
Alright. Good job, guys. And then for the last one, I have one that you guys, just real quick, you guys want to do this one by yourself. It's going to be 3x plus 5 equals 17. If you guys just want to do that real quick by yourself. Alright, and when you guys are done, just go ahead and look your eyes up here. Alright, and I'm just going to make sure you guys do check your work though.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, so everybody got that? Alright, so what was the answer you guys came up with for that one?
I got 4.
Okay, everybody else got 4?
Yes.
Alright, good job, guys. Alright, so we're going to finish this off. Got this little chant that I came up with us. So just go ahead and so we can keep in mind the steps of how to do the two-step equation. So the first time I'm going to go ahead and go through it. And then first time I'll say everything, but when you guys come in, it's going to say first you isolate the variable. And then I want you guys to say, I got to get it. And then it's going to say, next you add or subtract the constant, I'm going to get it. And then divide and check, you know I get it. That's you guys are going to say, you know I get it, I'm going to get it, and I got to get it. Got it? Alright.
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
I know I get it.
You're just going to say, I got to get it.
I have to.
I'm gonna get it, and you know I get it. Alright. First time, I'm gonna do it myself the first time, and you guys jump in when you're ready. Alright, so it's gonna start off like this. So having fun with me, learning math here, you'll see. Solving two-step equations is the key. It's easy like 1, 2, 3. First you isolate the variable, I gotta get it. Next you add or subtract the constant, I'm gonna get it. Divide and check, you know I get it. Now it's plain to see, algebra is the way to be. Alright, so you guys wanna try it with me now?
Let's do it.
Alright, so here we go. Having fun with me, learning math here, you'll see. Solving two-step equations is the key. Easy like 1, 2, 3. First you isolate the variable.
I gotta get it.
Next you add or subtract the constant.
I'm gonna get it.
Divide and check. You know I get it.
You know I get it.
Alright, now it's plain to see, algebra is the way to be. Alright, thank you guys, appreciate that. Appreciate you guys taking the time out to help me out with that today. Thank you.